a 23-year-old man would go on Facebook Live. During the live stream, he would state that he was responsible.
It's a shame. There's a bunch of kids making thousands of dollars a day passively trading options and other
for various murders, and spoke out about how he nearly went on to kill further.
Nothing ever in this world will come between my lady. I really love you. I really love you. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything I ever did to you, Emma. I'm sorry. I hope this is a lesson to you, brother. Make sure the next one, just steer straight. Just don't wild out. You feel me? I love you, though. These hoes ain't loyal. No, I really do like you, though. I got my love for you. Brian, you lucky, because I was going to kill you. Like the last 5 days, I was going to kill you. Look, I just kept letting you live because I've been chilling with Chrissy and she be talking, you feel me? I'm going to kill you and your girlfriend for real. But, you lived. You are right now.
A serial killer is typically a person who murders 3 or more people, with the murders taking place over more than a month and including a significant period of time between them. While most authorities set a threshold.
That's why I tell y'all, I always pray this prayer. God, keep me away from those who wish me harm and from those who pretend to be my friends when they are my enemies. Watch God clear a circle out real quick. Y'all just heard him say he chilled that girl for 5 days, and the whole time he was planning on killing her. You never know who somebody is until they reveal themselves, and sometimes it's too late.
Of 3 murders, others extend it to 4 or lessen it to 2. And well, this story lands in a sort of grey area between those statistics, as you'll find out shortly. Although serial killers may seem the norm, especially in the United States, due to the media coverage that surrounds them, they're actually quite rare, with roughly 2,000 active serial killers in the country. Of course, that number may seem huge, but you need to bear in mind that over 300 million people live in the United States, and that number's only growing. If you're interested in true crime, you'll be familiar with serial killers such as Jeffrey Dahmer.
But if you compare serial killers from different countries, like Asia, like Russia, like Australia, like Antarctica, if you compare serial killers from each different countries, America is leading by far. I don't know what's in the water out here. When it comes to serial killers, America statistically, not opinion, is leading by a fucking mile.
John Wayne Gacy, Harold Shipman, and even more recently, Lucy Letby. If you aren't aware, some serial killers, even after their convictions, are practically unknown. They go under the radar with only a handful of articles written about the whole case, even though there were multiple victims, just like today's video. Come with me then as we take a look into Terrence J. Matthews, the Facebook Live serial killer. (1 a.m. February 18th, 2019. Deputies from the Willingboro Police Department are responding to reports of shots fired on the 100 block of Millbrook Drive in Willingboro, New Jersey. When they arrive, they're met with a gruesome scene. 21-year-old Davell Williamson sits inside of a vehicle. He's barely breathing after being shot multiple times. His friend, Brandon Clark, sits on the sidewalk. He has 2 injuries, one to the back of his head after being pistol whipped, and a gunshot wound to the arm. Both men would be rushed to a local hospital. To no surprise, Davell would go on to be pronounced dead. I didn't see who attacked me. I can't identify him. I can't help you out. Although Brandon Clark would tell detectives he didn't know who the shooter was, it didn't necessarily matter because they were about to identify a key suspect within days. Police would take the bullet-riddled vehicle in for forensic examination. They subsequently located key pieces of evidence, an iPhone and 3 fake $100 bills. Within the day,
That's how y'all know this was the shooter didn't think about it. He had his iPhone, wallet out, money out. He wasn't thinking about this. If you do anything, bro, you never take your phone. Ever.
forensic officers managed to gain access to the iPhone and looked to see if there was information that could help assist with the investigation. There was. Sitting within Apple's message app lay a text message exchange that dated back to November of 2018. It contained various messages about different drug deals leading up to the murder. That was the reason both Brandon and Davell were there at the time of the shooting. So it seemed then like this may have been a drug deal gone wrong. If Brandon didn't want to help, it was up to detectives to search for this mystery figure who had been texting Davell. Over the next 10 days, he was identified. 23-year-old Terrence J. Matthews. On February 28, 2019, Terrence was tracked down and brought in for questioning. I was with Brandon and Davell on the day of the murder, but I was at home when the shooting took place. Detectives didn't have enough evidence to charge Terrence, so he was let go, but his phone was seized and he remained on police radar while they continued to investigate. April 26, 2019. Detectives obtain a warrant to search through communications data on the Facebook app on Terrence's phone. They discovered an image on the Facebook Messenger app. It showed a fake $100 bill. That $100 bill matched those that were at the crime scene. So this was it then. Surely this photo connected Terrence somewhat to the murder. And oh well, if that's what you were thinking, then you'd be wrong. It isn't entirely clear what happened after this discovery, but reports don't suggest Terrence was brought back in for questioning, nor was he charged with any offence. In fact, for the following 5 months, Terrence would remain a free man walking the streets of New Jersey.
Because finding fake printed money at 2 different locations still isn't enough valid evidence. If the court sees that, they're gonna throw that shit out. And if a good lawyer fucking gets that, they're gonna split that shit in two and make the judge toss it out. You mean to tell me that you found money and you think that belongs to my guy? A good lawyer would split that shit in two.
The evening of June 19th, 2019. 22-year-old Cressida Williams is about to pull up to her home on the 100 block of Eastbrook Drive in Willingboro, New Jersey, after finishing her shift at work. She's ready to wind down, eat, and catch some sleep. But little did she know, she was moments away from coming face to face with a monster upon arrival. As Cressida approached her home, she was met by none other than Terrence J. Matthews. He grabbed her and pulled her inside the home. Cressida and Terrence had been dating for a while leading up to the 19th of June 2019. In fact, they had been that deep into a relationship that he too had lived at that same property. Although it should be noted, by June 19th, they had broke up, so it's unclear if he was living there at that time. Hours before the pair had crossed paths, they had a heated exchange on Facebook, although it isn't exactly clear what the argument was about. So Terrence getting physical was his response later on in the day to this argument. He didn't just lash out at Cressida though. Something much darker had occurred because of this heated exchange on Facebook. As the pair made it into the house, Terrence dragged Cressida to the utility room. Her grandma, 67-year-old Jennifer Fussell, was on the floor. Her initial thoughts had been that maybe her grandma had collapsed, but she quickly found out that she had multiple knife wounds across her body. She'd been stabbed to death. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Terrence had murdered her for the second time. However, it didn't stop there. Do you want to see your brother? He's upstairs. Cressida was dragged to the bathroom. There he was, 9-year-old Ishon Mathion Jr., dead in the bathtub after being stabbed multiple times.
I keep telling y'all, bro, the further we get away from God, the more we're going to see some crazy shit in this country. The more people will have hearts made of stone. The more people won't care for each other. The number one way you can tell is how Americans treat the homeless people, or how American cops treat people with disabilities. The number one way you can tell a society is fallen is how they treat people lesser than them. If they don't fall soon, they will eventually fall.
And then drowned. Over the next
Stabbed at night, bro. Twan for president, bro. This nigga would have got the death penalty without question.
several hours, Terrence
And we're not spending 5 years of the taxpayers' money to wait. No, bro. We're executing him immediately.
high on synthetic marijuana, held Cressida against her will. He poked her with a knife and threatened to kill her. Then, at around 7 a.m., he forced her into his vehicle, and the pair drove to the Dunkin' Donuts store on Springside Road in Westhampton. His friend's home was the next destination. They then returned to Springdale Road to go to the Wawa store at around 10 a.m.
If you've ever thought about being a speaker, growing your brand, getting your message out in front of millions of people, there's one stage you need.
When inside the store, Cressida managed to slip away. She told an employee that Terrence had killed her grandma and brother and that she feared she would be killed soon. Terrence caught her feeding this information to the employee, so he pulled out the knife he was carrying and began to chase Cressida around the Wawa. When he heard that police had been called, he fled the scene. Shortly after, he went on Facebook Live.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm trying to tell people, calling out for help. You feel me? Nobody was really listening. Like, they want rather send me off instead of me having somebody to talk to. The ones I really want to be around. I want to be around strangers. You feel me? Like, people might say like, damn, good. You just do all that. No, bro. It's like, dog, bro. Love. I did it. Dude, for real, man.
How old is this nigga, bro? Because remember, at first, I said death penalty. But I told y'all I have an ability, bro. That ability isn't coming off with this young man right here. He's not giving me evil vibes. He's not giving me malicious vibes, any malice, any hurtful intent. And my radar's fucking on point.
But, Chrissy, bro, I love you. Always.
And obviously, that's not the case because his crimes and his actions say otherwise.
Forever, 828. I promise you. Nothing ever in this world will come between me. Like, I really love you.
Is that why he's looking around because he think the cops about to pull up on his ass?
I'm sorry for everything I ever did to you and your mom. I'm sorry. I hope this is a lesson to you, bro. Like, make sure the next one just steer straight. Just don't wild out. I love you, though. These whole day, love you. No, I really do like you, though. I got my love for you. But, Brienne, you lucky, because I was going to kill you. Like the last 5 days, I was going to kill you. Look, I just kept letting you live because I've been chilling with Chrissy and like she be talking, you feel me? I'm gonna kill you and your girlfriend for real. But like, you lived. You right now. What else? Yeah.
A lot of y'all got people around y'all just like this nigga. He not gonna get off. He not gonna give off any motive. He gonna smile in front of your face. She gonna smile in front of your face until it's their time to act on that plans. It's like always pray to God. Keep me away from those who wish me harm. Keep me away from those that smile in my face but yet wish harm upon my soul or upon my body. But you never know who's for you or who's against you, bro. You don't.
I do a lot of that a lot of people get blamed for. Like, you feel me? But I know a lot of people, gonna be like, damn. I mean, a lot of people be like, swear they know every story. Now, this particular situation that I'm about to tell you about, everybody had like a million different stories. I don't heard the same shit. I swear to God, should be cappers. Like, straight claiming that shit. They know they ain't do it, you feel me? Really not like that. Like, they really not like that. Like, at all.
It's crazy because he's talking crazy, but my radar's still not going off, bro. This is more like a lost fucking child than an actual. He's a menace to society, don't get it fucked up. But it's more just like a lost big ass child, bro, who is crying out for help.
They really not like that, bro. Like, they ain't like that. But you feel me? But yeah, like I was saying, like saying about that Vel situation, I killed Vel Chopper. I clapped that. Like, you feel me? When they went Millbrook Drive, like think about where you get clapped up. When they went Millbrook Drive, motherfucker. That's where I grew up at. Like, a lot of like really trying to claim that shit. Like, you feel me? Shout out to all the brothers though, you know, you feel me? They trying to do anything, but nobody else did that shit. I did that shit.
You give me King Von vibes. Quiet ass nigga, but a total fucking assassin, bro. A total fucking assassin. I can't wait to do my King Von documentary, bro.
I clapped that. I ran out of bullets, and then the other gun jammed. That's why I finesse led. It's like, I'm talking like a bitch though. I don't know what type of tough shit he done told. I heard he was telling me, like, mad tough shit, you feel me? That nigga was straight bitch. He was not tough at all. You feel me? But Chrissy, I love you with all my heart, to my family, to my brother.
Just hours after that Facebook Live, law enforcement would spot Terrence in his vehicle in the city of Camden. That's roughly 15 miles from Willingboro. He would live stream the police chase.
Cops on me. I got the f***ing cops on me.
Nine times out of 10, bro. It's crazy because you can take this image right here, reverse it all the way back to when he was a child. I can see him without the dreads, without the little fuzzies, bro. Just a child, bro. A child who's lost in the sauce, bro. And once you meet God like this, you've made your choice to stand with the devil. Because you are actively out here killing people. You've made your choice. And hell is for all eternity, nigga. Whether you Americans want to believe it or not, whether y'all want to have faith or spit in the face of your Jesus Christ, that's up to y'all, bro. Me, I'm not doing that. Now, I'm not perfect. I still got a ways to go too, bro. Trust me. The weed got to go. Living in the world got to go. So if I meet God too, don't think I'm just going to get in heaven. God says there's only one way to get to God, and that's through Him. Not 1,000 ways, not 1,000,000 ways. There's only one way. And the road is narrow. You are in a Toyota Camry, bro. You are not going anywhere.
I got the f***ing cops on me, bro. Hey, yo, what's good, bro? You know, I love you, my nigga. On everything I love, you know, I love you. You feel me? Chrissy, I love you. I'm about to let these can have it.
already looked dead. He already looked dead.
Damn, bro.
Initially, Terrence was taken to a hospital for his injuries, but he would soon find himself in a jail cell facing quite literally tens of charges. During interviews with detectives, Terrence would come clean about all 3 murders and said that he was responsible. When asked why he decided to drown Cressida's brother, he said that wasn't his initial plan, but because he wouldn't die from the stabbing, he decided to drown him instead. He also told police that he most definitely would have killed Brandon in the first incident. In fact, he explained that as he stood over him on the sidewalk, he opened fire, but there were no more bullets left to shoot, so he decided to pistol whip him. Nearly 3 years on from the murders, on June 7th, 2022, Terrence J. Matthews would plead guilty to all the charges that were placed against him. Let's just put it this way, there's that many of them, I'm not even going to list them all here. Due to his plea deal with prosecutors, Terrence was handed
Death penalty. I believe in the saying of Game of Thrones, he who passes the judgment should be the one to swing the sword. I would swing that sword gladly and meet my God with everybody whose neck I had to chop off because they're serial killers. Twan for president. Let's go. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and watch my most recent videos that I just posted, man. They're dope, bro. And I take video recommendations as well. Tune in. Let's go.